Good morning. It's far later than we would care to mention. We had a frustrating morning trying to order a tent from REI because ours is, well, yeah, as you know. We've now discovered that the ground sheet has sprung a leak. We don't know where. We are umming and ahhing about whether it's worth fixing it or trying to fix it, if we can even find what's wrong with it. All the zips have gone, pretty much all but one. The two outside zips have gone and one of the flies is completely gone. So yeah, we could buy ourselves a... Yeah, there's a burn hole in the fly now from when we were drying things out in the cabin. In Olallie, clearly some ash flew out, and now that's not a big issue, so that I can fix. There's another little hole in the fly that I can fix. We could just buy a massive roll of Velcro and try and replace all the tents, all the zips with Velcro, and we might be able to find the hole in the ground sheet that let all the water in and fix that. I don't know. As Brian put it so mildly this morning, is how many days do you want to take off to fix it? That's kind of the issue. Well, we couldn't order a tent at REI. Well, we could, but it wouldn't be there anywhere in the time that we want to go and collect it. Don't know why. Trying to order stuff on the 31st. Apparently the first they can give you is the 5th. At the 5th we're hoping to no longer be in Cascade Locks, or at the very least not spend the day running around in REI. So yeah, it's been a bit of a frustrating morning, as you can probably hear from my super enthusiastic tone. It's a bit of an impressive trailhead, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're making a bit of an effort. But only for southbounders. Northbounders just get a little sign. We've cheered up a little bit. Sorry to be so glum, but you know, some mornings you wake up, you're just not feeling it. And this morning was one of them. Then we got caught up by a young lady that we've last seen, oh God, I don't know when. And she was very chipper and cheerful, and we were chatting away, racing down the trail. And that's put my mood right back again to being positive. Brian seems to have found his stride again. So yeah, we'll just, you know, gotta hike. What can you do? Glimpse of Timothy Lake. Bit more than a glimpse.
Somewhere in 4 miles is our breakfast.
Oh yes.
And coffee.
Breakfast and coffee.
Champion of Kings. Or that, I'm right.
And this is how the other half goes into the Labour Day weekend. Those that don't have to... Those that don't have to hike, yeah.
Barbecue, steak. Okay, we'll have water, flavoured and ramen. Again.
Well, at least we don't have to scratch our heads and wonder what to eat tonight. It's what's in the pack. Interesting little section. With duck boats and bridges and dogs. I don't think the dog's a feature. There's one of those pretties again.
Ah, and a snake.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I was zooming into the right thing. One of those black and yellow ones again. We just reached this signpost and found perched on top this, holding a message.
It's an elflin! It's an elflin!
You hold the elfling?
Elflin.
The message writes, "Lucky you! You have found a magical woodland fairy. I am your reward for being observant and will bring you delight. Keep me as a memento of your time spent in the woods," I think it says. In my woods. Or hide me
Elflin.
again and your luck will double for doing something good. Crazy. I think I might just put it back where it was. Or maybe I will carry it on to somewhere else. We'll see. I have a little passenger now for a bit. I also have a moany husband. What you moaning about?
I said, no wonder my pants are wet. I went for a wee and never took them off.
You do realize I'm filming this right now.
I don't care. Not on
Poor little one, you didn't need to listen to that, did you? We seem to have come a bit closer to Mount Hood now. That's actually quite impressive. Obviously we're not that close, we are actually over here, but still.
They bleached that one, right?
Well, that's a nice view.
Yeah.
We're 0.8 from our lunch spot, so we should probably carry on, but views at the moment are quite rare, so they're worth taking. We're just in woods again most of the time, so it's nice when there's a bit of a vista opening up.
0.8 and then we can have a break.
Yay!
Beers all round apparently. Bit of trail magic.
Nah,
Okay.
it's just somewhere to park our bums.
Okay, there's a pit toilet.
There's a pit toilet.
Picnic tables.
Almost as good as Trail Magic.
No, it's not.
Having lunch at the glamorous trail.
Take me home. I want be a nice bed. And YouTube and couch to lie on.
You've got a big couch to lie on there. You're lying on it. It's 4:30 now. Yeah, coming up to 4:30. Debating how much further to go. I think there's five miles in the future. Is another trailhead just like this. And that might be where we end up.
But we might go under the 3 miles above that to water source that has camping.
Yeah.
Means we only got 2 miles to do in the morning.
I know, but that would be 8 miles from here on in.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think so. We'll see. Problem is it's all going uphill from here on in pretty much, so that might slow us down a tad. Finally. The Mount Hood Wilderness. And this guy's complaining about the fact that it's still going up. What's he gonna be like in Washington? Well, we all know what he's gonna be like in Washington, up the hill, while I'm going like, oh my god, what? Come on, old man. Drink time. Another endless evening walk through the woods. We should be coming up to Barlow Pass, but who knows? Can't really see much around you. You just about see things behind you, and they're scary.
I think it's wonderful. And humanity will be a better place with it.
What?
My hair.
Oh. We made it to Barlow Pass and decided to proceed no further because, you know, flutter spot, outhouse, picnic table, trash can, hay. The only thing that's not here is water. We'll just have to be a bit clever with it tonight. There's only 6 miles into Timberline Lodge tomorrow. Unfortunately, they're all uphill. The man's pretending to work. He's blowing up the mattresses. And I'm about to start cooking or something like it. This is us for the night. Well, not this, obviously, that. We set up from our glamorous campsite by the pylons and followed the undulating hills to the roads. And through quite pretty woods actually, to the shores of Timothy Lake, which we then followed for an age. Without ever seeing much of the lake, sadly. There's too many trees in the way again. But there was a ton of campsites everywhere, and people in them. I mean, obviously this was the place to be this weekend. We ourselves, I think, stopped here for breakfast, picked up water down there and carried it back because I didn't fancy the lake water, seeing how many people were swimming in it and boating in it and washing their dogs in it. And yep, after breakfast we carried on. We didn't go to visit Little Crater Lake. We kind of sort of didn't see the turn-off because there were so many turn-offs earlier that we all ignored, so we ignored that one as well, but we weren't really feeling it either. Bit of a shame really, we probably should have done, but some days you're just not in the mood for a detour, even a small one. And yeah, the trail continued to be pretty straightforward along all these road crossings. Crater Creek itself I think was dry. I don't remember seeing that. And yeah, I don't actually, this moment in time, no, I cannot quite remember where we had lunch. Somewhere, surely. Either way, this is Wapinita Pass. Wapinitia, I don't know how to pronounce that. Again, very straight. This whole section was super straightforward hiking, which is why we actually got quite a bit of it done, even though we had a latish start. And yeah, we were heading for, oh that's right, yeah, this was the trail. That's where we had lunch, in fact, I think, at the highway crossing. And that's where we kind of decided to probably call it a day at Barlow Pass. Because after Barlow Pass, a bit of a serious climb starts up to Timberline Lodge, so we weren't too sure whether we wanted to do that tonight. We weren't also too sure because there were no campsites for quite a while. So when we reached Barlow Pass, even though it was relatively early and we would have sort of had the legs for it, we decided to call it quits just in case, because it left us only 6 miles short of Timberline Lodge, where we're heading for breakfast tomorrow.